Happening today, the Eastside Youth Content Creators Program is rolling out the red carpet for some talented and very, very cool filmmakers. And tonight, you can see their work for free. They've been working real hard. So here to talk about the event, thanks to our partnership with TAN TV, is the program director, Deanna Brown. Deanna, thank you so much for being here. And one of those student filmmakers, Iliana Nichols, the pride, formerly of Judson High School. Now she's going to be going to Hollywood probably and being a big filmmaker, and that would be amazing. Thank you so much for both being here. This is the culmination of an 8-week boot camp and a lifelong set of dreams, yes. I'm guessing. Kind of walk me through what these artists have been doing over the last 2 months.
I'm going to let Iliana answer
awesome.
that one.
Even better.
Thank you. So this whole program has been about taking like script to screen, and we started off with 4 blocks each, 2 weeks each, with 2 instructors, whether that's script writing and acting or directing and cinematography. And the entire time it's just refining not only the skills we may already have, but are trying to learn. And then we have our last week, which is like filming, and that's when the time is really ticking, and we're using all those skills we learned in that program right then and there.
So I don't know what I was expecting, but when she started talking about her vision and what she's been through, I'm blown away, and I'm like, oh, this is a director. Like I'm in the presence of a director here.
Definitely.
Are you blown away by what these young men and women are able to accomplish? Or I can see you shaking your head because you know the work that they're putting in.
They're putting in the work, and I am absolutely blown away by their brilliance. And I tell you, I get to facilitate greatness. That's what I get to do, because this young lady came into us and she is just a representation of many of the students. Yeah. They are this great.
How many students are we talking about? How many filmmakers will be there showcasing their work tonight?
We had 31 go through the program.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
31 people here in San Antonio with the dream of sharing a vision. You talk about the skills that y'all had. What were the skills that you brought to this, do you think?
For me, sir, like my beginning passions were a graphic designer, and so I was really familiar with like marketing or either illustrative work. But now I really have been like redefined to see that like, wow, like filmmaking is really something where no, I'm passionate about, like this is something I can do and I want to do.
What's your film about?
I did Dead Air, and it's just about like a narcissistic radio host who's like slowly losing his mind.
Oh my God.
It's hilarious.
A little horror.
We got to film that one at the KROV radio station.
Oh, very cool.
So it was amazing.
I'm curious, like how long is it? Do you, how does something like that, how long is the film, but how long does it take you to come up with the idea, write it, get it from an idea up here to actually something we're going to see tonight?
So the film itself is 5 minutes, sir, but I wish we got to show you like the behind the scenes and stuff. So of course, if you want to say literally the 8 weeks, because our first block was script writing and acting, which is when we got to cast people, see who can play my character the way I envision. And then filming itself was about a day to a half, but with Mr. Mason and all my instructors, like we really got it done. Yeah. They allowed me to enjoy being a director.
Deanna, I'm going to ask you about the event in a moment, but Iliana, I want to ask you, where does your serious question here? Where does your journey go from here?
So for me right now, actively, I've wrote a script for myself calling it Mirror Me, and I want to start my own like little short film, whether that's YouTube, Instagram, but just like really honing in on filmmaking and editing. And currently I'm working and doing stuff to saving up for equipment and cameras. I'm
curious, does social media help? Like 30 years ago, if you wanted to be a director, you had to go out to Hollywood and use their cameras, and it was a pipe dream. Now is it easier, the access that they have?
100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they not only finish the 8-week program, but we are there for them afterwards. We try to provide job opportunities, internships, help them with their short films. They can come and say, hey, we want you guys to help us. We need equipment. So we bring them to the table. What do you have? How can we help?
Well, I could sit here and talk to you for hours, days, really. I'm so fascinated by your talent and your vision. We're out of time. Tell me about the event tonight. Are there tickets available? What do people need to do to go check this out?
go to Eventbrite / EYCCP. The event is free. The doors open at 6 p.m. We start exactly at 6:30, and it will be at the Carver Community Cultural Center on 226 North Hackberry Street.
All right. Deanna Brown, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Iliana Nichols.
Yes, sir.
I get that right?
Yep.
I want to make sure I remember it right.
Oh,
because,
you need to.
Okay.
Oh, it's a name.
There
You
we
need to
go.
remember her name for sure.
San Antonio, you remember the name as well. Iliana Nichols. Your movie is what? What's it called?
Dead Air.
Dead Air. If you go there tonight, check it out. If not, you'll be seeing much more from her.
Absolutely.
Ladies,
Thank you.
thank you so much, both.